Like I say, I have played this before. I don't remember too much about it. I remember a little bit about it. I remember it's really, really cute. Starting a new game will delete your current progress save, yes. I wish I could stream some games from my Switch. I mean, you'd need a capture card and stuff like that, wouldn't you, for a Switch? I know, like, PlayStation and Xbox, I think you can stream straight off it. Me, Mum, Grandma Helen, and Grandma's 80th. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought you'd need a capture card for a Switch. Mum wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross off my close to-do list. Okay. All-night movie marathon. I mean, we'll take the poster, you know. Hairbrush is a bit dirty, but we'll take it. Yeah, but at least I can do this. Do what? What are you gonna do? Oh, God.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it, move it, move it. Moving your nice and energetic, tick, tick, tick. Moving your nice broad face and your nice hip, 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 hip. Moving your nice and energetic. Big ship on the ocean that a bit tight and moving a nice broad face and a nice hip. Make man flip and bust them lip. Moving your nice and energetic. Big ship on the ocean that a bit tight and it. Whoa! I like to move it, move it.
I like to move it, move it.
I like to move it, move it.
You should know by now, lol. I do. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait until next time. I'm so proud of you, your business, and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, and August. I guess we're not taking those. Hey Tess, we're doing a movie at your place. Yes, we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It's a comedy double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're gonna be. What is it? I already gave it to you. Tess, don't do this to me. You have your clue. Okay, I guess we're taking that. And some rubbers. Why would we just pack up the rubbers and like not the DVDs? Alright then, I guess we're not taking them. Alright. Cookies! Why am I looking in the trash? Okay. Oh. I'll take the poster. What's this? To do. Pack up rest of room. Aww. We'll take it. Take it. Wolf and Sinner, we're all gonna be streaming Alice Trials so that way he knows he can stream it too. Everybody is welcome to stream it. If you want to stream it, you are more than welcome to. I know I will be, so if you want to, I think Lavi will be as well. I'm pretty sure Lavi will be streaming it.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Oh, I forgot it. But happy birthday. Safe illness, Tessa Bear. Things got away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call soon. Can't wait. Dad. Oh, I didn't see these. We'll take it. Nope, don't like the radio. The radio's really annoying.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Oh. Alright. Computer? What's this?
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Okay. Are you going to be streaming it as well, Code? Aww. Might as well. Exactly. You might as well. I think I'm just packing everything at this point. Whoa, what was that? Do we really need to pack the hair clips though? I'm done, am I not? I need to check on Squishy Bacon. Squishy Bacon!
Tess?
Yeah?
Come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this? Gah!
I love it.
I love it. Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, picking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
wanna just take a minute and look around and see what's left? I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture.
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
Just shocking.
Okay, so maybe we'll find me next week on Wednesday. We're just waiting on Labby, see if that works with her. No worries.
So
Amazing.
you're all packed up,
Amazing.
right? Good to go?
Ugh, oh my god.
Just remember that it needs to be done by
I'm pretty
Wednesday,
sure
so we
Wednesday
can
will
get
be fine.
everything out of here on time.
I know.
Most of Grandma's Helen stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Alright. I mean, there's a broom. Yeah, but you never know. That is true, that is true. I'm pretty sure Lavi said it was fine, so I think it will be fine.
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
What is with the glitchiness?
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Aww. Okay. Go that way. Leo Lambros. Age 43 years of Orange Street in Greenville. Second World War, serving a survivor. Aww. Is that not something we would take with us now?
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
He inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Cool. I say we start with, what's this? I'm going there. Okay. Ooh.
I'm taller than you were.
Who's taller now?
You are. But I've still got time.
Bridge. The most important thing.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh.
Aww. You don't want to take it with you?
I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around.
Oh, that fridge is depressing.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Dorothy and Nathaniel, I mean. Coffee? Not for food consumes or whatever. I knew what I meant. What's this? Diced tomatoes with basil and garlic. Mmm. Sounds good.
No! Why isn't this in the fridge getting cold? Come on, Mom.
I mean, I don't like drinks in the fridge, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm quite funny when it comes to drinks. Alright. Oh.
Oh, what happened to this?
Oh, that? You know, I'm not sure.
Seems like there must be a story here.
Seems like there must be a story here.
I don't know. I mean, got dropped at some point.
More like shattered and carefully glued back together.
Maybe August did it after I went to college or something. I don't know, Tess.
I think she's lying.
Okay.
She definitely knows.
Wow, was this taken right here? Cool. That's Grandpa?
Mm-hmm. Probably only a year before he died.
Of a heart attack?
Yeah, very sudden. But I guess that's how heart attacks are.
Alright. Nice, Hoover thing. I need some breakfast. I'll be back. No worries. I appreciate
Mom,
it.
please quit already.
Wow, a few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I'm surprised they didn't all sell. I think this one is from South America, not sure which country. And this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere cool?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere warm and southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like...
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother?
Alright. If you say so.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. they'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time.
That's a wise
She wouldn't have
choice.
wanted me to throw it away.
Something we gotta keep. Oh my goodness.
Is this?
Some of the last pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It is very, unique. It's a very pretty room.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Did Grandma... Was she ever with anyone else after Grandpa died?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Well, she just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Uh-huh. If you say so. This is just, okay, so they're just things I can pick up. What's this?
Oh,
Hello?
hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well... The what?
Hi,
Oh, right.
Yancy. Hi,
Right.
how you doing?
Sorry, it hasn't exactly been at the front of my mind. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Okay. Love you. Bye. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering. I'll know it when I see it.
Okay, let's go.
And August calling mom looking for some sort of book. It's not in the pottery room. I'm looking for a black and white book. Okay. Well, I don't think it's in here.
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit, and I'd hunker down in here for hours. If some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Guess we can get rid of these.
That's our room. Okay. Why can't we pick up every single ashtray? Aha!
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to
I
the
didn't
attic.
mean to do that.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
All right. We can go up there, but you go first.
Alright, we can go to the attic in a second. That's fine.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Okay.
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't, do that. We'll put it back.
Okay, come on up!
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Let's touch everything we possibly can. Let's touch everything that we can.
Okay, well, this is just creepy stuff. Why are these up here?
You'd rather they were downstairs?
Good point.
I don't think they're creepy. I like them.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling shirts? Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No, they're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Good
Yes.
point.
Whoa. Grandma's wedding dress?
I wore it on my wedding day, too. and you can wear it when you get married.
Definitely.
I knew you would.
Well, you didn't know.
Oh, I knew. I've always thought this was such a beautiful dress, and I'd always wanted to hand it down to you. Like your grandmother handed it down to me.
Those sound like you reasons.
Well, you just said you definitely want to wear it for your wedding, so I guess they're you reasons, too.
I mean, I was being nice.
What?
Mom, do you ever think that maybe sometimes I just say things I know you want me to say?
So you don't want to wear the dress?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get married.
Well,
I just...
In the future, please don't patronize me. I don't want you to tell me something just because you think it's what I want to hear. You're better than that.
Better than that? I just... If I don't say what you want me to say, you don't take no for an answer.
So when I asked if you wanted your grandmother's wedding dress, you said yes, but you meant no. I understand. You were just telling me what I wanted to hear. You don't want the dress. I get it.
I mean, I would keep it.
I mean... But it's a nice dress. It meant a lot to Grandma. And to you. Isn't that enough?
It should be.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But...
Mom?
Hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Here it is. Maybe if your dad had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom! What's in there?
Okay, forget about Argus, but we found a weird suitcase, a secret compartment in the attic. To grab my Helen and hide it there. Why? Answers must lie within. Yes. Where is the suitcase? Aha!
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there were just too many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly covered hole.
Uh-huh.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do that.
Only cartoon dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Sure.
I mean, there could be treasure.
Did Grandma write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she... okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was still figuring things out, too.
It must have been hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem very healthy.
It got me through.
We've got a lot of, hey mum.
A very abstract model solar system?
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted them?
Me and August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why we painted them.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
I want to pick up the sunglasses. Hello.
Grandma's sunglasses? Vintage. Can I keep them?
You think they're your style?
Yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with my life. Cool van.
I did love that van. The engine died for good while we were visiting the summer home, and so I just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah! Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
Dang it. How I need to do it?
Whoa. There was a crime spree?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure out how the crooks were pulling it off. It went on for, well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like he and Grandma had something pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen in some kind of secret relationship?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue. Grandma, what were you up to?
Secrets, secrets.
Grandma's diary? Should we?
Oh, I don't think we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
Do we really want to, like, read the diary? And any help, think they're being good neighbours, but if anyone should know where the path of good intention leads, it's these church ladies. The children carry on the best they can. Opal's caught up on her own teenage drama as usual, almost if we were any normal summer. August does worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there is so much I can't say. It is becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with XXXXX concealed. It's only a matter of time until we're together again, in person. But to hold it all inside, not to tell Soul, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know, soon enough, the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rear view. A key.
What is this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is...
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer
Welcome
home,
back.
I assume?
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out. To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
We
Come
gotta
on.
do it.
It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
Squishy Bacon
We
says
could
hi.
spare a weekend
Hi,
before we have
Squishy
to
Bacon.
move for a little road trip, right? To tie up
Oh,
some
thank you
loose
for the
ends.
look. I appreciate it.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay.
A road trip!
This is gonna be great.
We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what's the deal with Grandma Helen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find. It'll be a while before we get there though. Okay? Okay, we've done that. Hey, Mom. I remember when I used to text like this. The K would deny me though.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
I mean, it kind of is. I do it all the time.
When did you say the last time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15? Your age?
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
So, a long time ago. Wow. No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the Industrial Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
And you say you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
He's a man of
He's a
leisure.
man of leisure.
Is that what that phrase means?
What else would it mean? He likes relaxing.
That's
He
me.
sure does. It's probably why I never mentioned it to him. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work?
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
Yeah, you're right. That sucks. I was hoping maybe we could fix it up.
And use it as a vacation home? We're about to be kicked out of our actual home. What would we need a vacation home for?
To live in?
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, it's... You couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, you know, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car,
Wow.
aren't
No,
Hi, Ray. How
we? Just
you
like
doing?
when you lived in that van.
we can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company, you know,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, you know, it's not doing great, but
Mom,
what?
we need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here.
A totally
Excuse
Ed
me?
day. Oh, I'm sending
He
you
could help.
hugs.
Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if he could send back some money? To help?
Sending you big hugs.
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I
Just
think I deserve to
dropping
know.
in to say hi to
If
the
he hasn't
adorable
told you
Plushy.
his side of the story, I'm not
Hello.
gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, you know, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that?
Have a
And
good one. Thank you.
I just
I hope your day picks
I don't
up.
really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
I appreciate you.
Are you sending text messages to someone?
Yes? Yes, I am.
To who?
It's to whom, Mother? It was Dad.
Just getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to. Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more
Run down?
weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mum said they had a summer, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool stuff, old stuff inside from when Mum was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. Okay. Let's look around.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did. I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she was out there with her, helping the best she could. I remember one year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the berries and vegetables. But the plants worked so hard growing them. You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad for the plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
So am I. So what happened?
Hmm?
To August. She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
That's what happens, unfortunately.
It's your cool van. And it's locked.
Gotta keep all the cool stuff in there secure.
Please tell me the keys are somewhere. I need to see what a lava lamp looks like after it just sits there mutating for 30 years.
They might have been... I can't remember.
Don't do this to me, Mother. I have to see how much tie-dye is in there. Please.
Oh, August was always trying to steal my keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff. They're probably in her room.
Oh, the little criminal! All right, I'm on the case. The cool stuff is so close, I can taste it.
The van that Mum turned into her bedroom when she was a teen is still sitting here, but it's locked. She says the keys might be stashed in August's room. Okay.
Is this a trailer home?
It's a mobile home.
What did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go on.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Lovely.
Is this... Is this... lady?
There she is. Good girl.
The resemblance to August's portrait of her is uncanny. Those vacant eyes, the unhinged jaw. August really captured her malevolence.
Malevolence?
She looks like a sweet old dog, but it took August's artistic temperament to expose the darkness within. I love art.
Thank you for the like, I appreciate it.
You used to roller skate?
Mm-hmm. At the drive-in on Main Street.
At the... Wait, why would you be roller skating at... Mom, were you a roller skating waitress? At a drive-in restaurant?
When we were here for the summer, yeah.
Like in the movies?
Yeah. It seems silly now. I mean, it was silly, but I was glad to have the distraction.
From what?
Well, it was the first time we'd come back for the summer since my father died.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I was probably kind of depressed. It was good to be up and moving around and not just sulking.
And bringing people burgers? On roller skates? In a little outfit?
Oh yeah, the whole 9.
Tell me there's a photo of this somewhere.
I don't know. Maybe?
Well, I've got a new objective.
Is it possible as a false summer I would hear from my mom when she was a teenager roller skating waitress? If that exists, then my god, I'm going to find it. We will find it.
These have seen better days.
Yeah, it's a shame they've gotten so moth-eaten.
Yeah, this taxidermy must have been beautiful when it was new. Did Grandpa shoot these?
Mm-hmm. Well, the pheasant. I shot the deer.
Mom! That's kind of awesome. You were my age when you shot it?
Younger. Our father took us hunting during the summers when we'd stay out here. Well, mostly just me. I always did all right with hunting. I could kind of, what's the word? Compartmentalize it? I don't think August could, though. I only saw her fire a gun once. A little .22 hunting rifle. She didn't want to, but my dad wouldn't let her give up. He said we weren't heading back until August took her shot. So she aimed and fired and missed. The deer ran off, and August cried all the way home. That was August's first and last hunting trip. Our father didn't have much patience for that kind of, he had a real thing for, not letting your emotions get in the way.
Maybe it's good to let your emotions get in the way sometimes. Maybe they're trying to tell you something.
That is true. Crackers. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here.
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
His conscience?
I don't know if you can outrun your conscience by going to Canada.
You can if, I'm trying to think of a Canada joke. It's not working.
That's okay. I'll give you an A for effort.
Bested.
Okay, there's nothing else in here, I don't think. I had one of these, like magazine racks thing. That was so bad.
Nightshade?
It was,
It was
wasn't
because
it?
he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, I don't know, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but
Uh-huh.
I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give. So August made a new friend for herself, one who would always listen.
It's kind of sad, isn't it, when you think about it? August had left her a special tie. It was a red tie, and it had a special powers. When August wore the special tie, she met her friend Nightshade. Nightshade lived in the shadows and would always be there to help. It was August's friend who would never go away.
Locked. Maybe the little key? From Grandma's diary? Nope. What secrets might you hold, little drawer?
We need a key. We need another key. Okay.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
Kurt won that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling?
Well,
Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome. And he rode a motorcycle.
Oh my god, a bad boy? Did you roller skate his order out to him on his motorcycle? How did that work?
He parked the motorcycle and sat at a table inside.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, getting caught up on the details here, but tell me more about Kurt!
Honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer. It was pretty,
Cool. On his motorcycle?
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no. So, what happened? Did you break up with him, or...
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
Wow. Did I hit a nerve?
Hey,
Yes.
maybe we should keep looking around for more relevant things.
Yes. Yes, she did.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way. Water damage, I guess.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch? For getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Let's do it, let's do
Well,
it.
if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
Let's do it. So outside.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Can I get into August's room? Okay. It's locked. So, how am I meant to get in? It said around the back, right? And I know it's not in here. It's going to be down below. Right? Right. I'm a little confused. Hi, Scott. Hi, how are you?
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
I'm
You
good.
keep
How you
saying
everyone?
we.
I'm good. I'm good. I hope
So,
y'all well.
This is how intrepid people with an innate sense of
Hi,
curiosity
Verbo.
get into the crawl
Hi,
space?
how are
Among
you?
other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space
And
you
well,
go.
thank you. Oh,
See you on the other
good.
side.
I'm glad you're good. Oh, damn. How'd you fit all this stuff into here?
Oh. Cool.
Is it though?
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this. Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom? I found something. Look, look!
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near trees? Maybe we can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Yep.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
Aww.
And that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. After college, I moved back to Greenville for my bookkeeping job. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold. Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the time I found it flattering. And a little funny. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh, God, no. No. Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So, not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
You never know until you try something.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
Make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to...
Hi, welcome
have
in.
more
I
in
hope you're
common?
doing well.
Well... When you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard.
It's going
But sometimes,
good. How about
you?
you?
Know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late. Because you're already married?
Oh,
Mhm.
good.
I know you said that you didn't know if you were going to get married, but if you do, just
Thank you
don't
so much
rush
for the
into it.
follow. I
So
appreciate
you
it.
wish you'd never married Dad?
Thank you.
You wish you hadn't gotten married in the first place. And that I wasn't around. I'm sure it would have made your life a lot easier.
Honey, that's not how it is.
You
It's
seem
not as
pretty
simple
chill.
as that.
I
And it's
am.
not because
I
of
am
you.
pretty
There's-
chill.
There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
I mean, I can be chaotic. Depends what game I'm playing. I mean, you can say that about anyone. It depends what game you play. By the way, what is this game? It seems familiar. It's called OpenRoads. It's like a story. Well, it is a story game.
Go mechanics! Oh man, I forgot that August had this. I let her keep it when I moved into the van.
We're still
August
pretty
didn't even
early
go to
into
Fort
it.
State.
She
It's
almost
about a
did.
mother and
We were
daughter.
both so excited
And
to
her
growing
mother,
up.
her grandmother
Don't you remember
died.
Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist
And they're
back
trying
then.
to solve
But we're a Ford State
a mystery.
family. You'll be a triple legacy.
You stream random games in the future. I do stream random games. I remember now. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be so exciting. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Eating lunch at Ford Hall, doing all-nighters in the library. Oh, there was this time when Lucy and I broke into the art building after hours.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
I played these games
When
before,
I'm
pun intended.
18.
Look,
That's what I
don't
always
want to talk
say.
about this anymore. It's
I
not
always
a
say
discussion.
I've played it before.
Fine.
Can you request a game?
Well, howdy there. What's your name, buddy? No video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids. Aha! This must be the key to the van.
Yeah, that's quite an old game. I've played that. A long, long, long time ago. I've played all of them.
Oh, how fun. Wait, did they not get to use these?
Yep, I've played all of them. Like when they first came out. I've not done them on stream. It's not really a game I think I would stream, to be honest.
I knew it!
Knew what?
This map could only be the directions to the lost bootlegger gold.
Tess, this was clearly drawn by a child.
Perhaps it was a particularly childlike bootlegger.
Seems more like August to me.
Looks like she was just plain
No.
buried treasure. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up that was left behind? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later. It was her first investment.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
I've played it, but I've never streamed it. Oh.
I mean, fair enough.
I'm kind of sad
You gotta
that
go along
the
to get
Battle for
along.
Neighborhood
Oh, that's
yeah,
not what this is.
they're all pretty
She's
dead
telling her
games
to
now.
act her age, not conform.
Isn't that the same thing?
Of course not.
What happens if you don't look out and meet friends who you get along with perfectly? I feel like there are people for everyone, but what if you never meet them? Ships in the night.
Most people meet them later in life. Meeting a good friend in grade school is incredibly lucky.
But what does someone like that do? Just have no friends? Get bullied by a bunch of twerps? Grandma just wanted her to have friends. Don't act like you didn't buy me hush puppies in 7th grade.
You said you wanted those.
I wanted them because I wanted to have friends, not because I thought they were cute.
That's terrible. Those were expensive.
So what? So you
Should it be the
compromise
next
a
Garden
little
Warfare?
aesthetically
Garden
and you
Warfare
can
2 is
maintain
pretty
your
active
interior,
these days, by the way. Oh, is
individuality.
that?
You know what I mean?
I guess I have
Clothes
not
are the
touched
most
them for
boring form of
years.
expression. What am I gonna do? Get a nose ring to be different so I can look like every other person with a nose ring?
You are a very strange teenager, Tess.
See? I've maintained my individuality.
Team August August. You're upset what happened today, and that's alright. You needed time to yourself instead of talking to me. And that's alright too. But upset as you are, you needed to remember boys only tease girls because they like them, or because they're different. You cannot control the cruelty of others, but you can discourage it through your own appearance and behavior to learn to play along. It's time to grow up now. I know you will. Love, Mother. By the way, I'm gonna go now. Great to meet you till your next stream. No worries, and thank you. I appreciate you coming by.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions.
Thank you for the follow and coming by. I really do appreciate it. One day, August rode a bike to town because of how sunny it was. Because it was sunny, her friend Nightshade had to follow behind her under the trees. He lives in the shade and the shadows and can't go in the sun. August laughed as Nightshade ran along under the trees. She and Nightshade make jokes together. When August and Nightshade got to the town, there were boys outside the general store. They saw August's special tie that hid her safe, but it didn't keep her safe from. Okay.
Poor kid. Did she get made fun of a lot? At school and stuff?
I think she got picked on when she was little, but she toughened up. I guess right around this age, when we came back from our last summer trip.
What changed?
I don't know.
Aww. Well, we've got a key.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I think... Look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little toolkit in the glove box of my van.
Nice.
Okay, so now we need a screwdriver. And we need to dig. Like... here.
You ready to unearth this mystery?
You are really getting into the mess on this trip. Crawling through old crawl spaces, digging in the dirt.
It's for the sake of the adventure, Mom.
Don't let me stop you.
Goodbye, Nightshade. Thank you for being my friend. I miss you, August. No.
So this is where August buried her feelings.
Mom! Come on, it's sad. What?
I don't know. Maybe we should keep it. Maybe August would want it.
I think so too.
We can just put it in the car.
Welcome back, Nightshade.
Okay, fun time.
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined.
It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out. It is kind of gross in here.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right, all right. But look at all this
stuff.
I'm gonna be nosy.
Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh. Ah, alas. Not so groovy anymore.
Hi, Saru. I'm doing good. How are you?
Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair.
Dear Opal, are you getting my letters? I haven't heard from you since you told me about Card. I've been writing to you every week. Things like the park are lame, and all the fun people left, and now it's just me, Garden, and the dog, Sandusky? If I don't get anything back, I'm just going to assume you're too preoccupied with characterizing me. At least one of us is having fun. I'll talk to you when school starts, I guess. Unless I'm too busy. Lori. Okay. I tell you, I just got back. When did you say you're playing Among Us? I put an announcement in Discord, by the way, about that. I mean, I'm still down to play Among Us if people wanted to. It's just like I say, nobody got back to me. Well, some people got back to me.
How was the stuff? Cool as you'd hoped?
You were right. There was a screwdriver in the glove box.
Perfect. Let's give it a try on that door.
No, it's I thought I forgot. Yeah, it was just like I say, it's because I put the announcement and I was just like, I wanted to double check that everybody was still interested. And, like, a few dropped out.
Door?
I just didn't
We
know
meet
what to
again.
do.
But this time, I'm ready for you.
I can say I'm still happy to play, like, offline, if people still want to play
Hey, good work.
Among Us.
Thanks, Mom. Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Oh? What's that called? An Easter goose?
Ah, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea. The little key? From Grandma's diary?
Right.
What's that?
I'm sorry. What?
What does he mean? When he says those are his kids?
I...
Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad? Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. Look. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop 2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. We should go check it out.
What? No.
No? But...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner, and...
Mom, stop. The house can wait a day. This can't.
The house actually can't wait.
A day? I mean, come on.
I mean,
it can't be that far of a drive. It says it's right across the border. And if we don't do it now, you think we're really ever gonna come back? You could find out who this guy really was. Who your father really was. Who we really are. But not if we just turn around and go home.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it. And who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
What the heck? It says Pierre something guy mum real dad. Kendra will find the address for some place in Canada. We've got to go and check it out. It's time to hit the road. Okay, I will quickly be right back. I'm back. So I've not heard of this game before. Is it a point and click game? I mean, you do. It's more. There is a like more point and clicking stuff. But you do get to walk around and like fully investigate the area and stuff. It's a story, like a story based game. It's about the mother and the daughter. The grandmother passed away. They're figuring out like there's this whole mystery of this mystery man. It's like, is it her mom's real father? And it's just like a lot of mystery to it. But it's definitely it's definitely a story game, but it is a bit like point and click, but you do get to move around and stuff. It's a really comfy game. Like, it is really comfy and chilled. It's an indie game. I know it's indie. I'm pretty sure it's an indie one. Like a indie adventure game. Right, so what do I need to do? Let me hit the road. Okay, so we have investigated everywhere. How do I get out of here? Oh. Yeah, I've seen your message. I just, obviously, I haven't really read it or responded as of yet. Came at the 5th, passed my mind last night. I was invited to play a game that day, but 9th I've penciled in. Okay, amazing. I'll pencil you in for the 9th. I'll just switch it around. I did pencil you in for the 5th, but I can put you in for the 9th. And thank you for adding another indie game to my collection. I'm hunting them to play. It's a really, really good game. It really is.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has
Hi,
a room
Leon.
service.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
I'm doing good.
Just
I hope
like
you're
the
well.
summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us
the 9th,
dinner,
though.
okay?
I'm glad you can make
And
one
I'm
of
going
the
to have a
days.
cocktail while I wait.
I'm really happy about
It's
that.
been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh. Burger?
And thank you for asking.
Burger
good.
it is. Do your homework.
I knew I should have brought my backpack on the ship. Now Mama expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do. Cooped up in this hotel room. Okay. How's your day going? Have you been up to much?
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Yeah. I wanted that.
Ooh, a visitor's guide.
Not
Oh.
really. Oh. Have you got much planned, or are you just having a chill day? Oh, thank you for the head pat. Thank you. Hey Jasper, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. Text Dad. I have a collab at 8 PM, but not much after that. Ooh, what you playing? Some DVD, I'm very excited. Nice! Okay. Back to the grind of earning 100% of your love. Yeah, okay, I want to hear more. Gotta get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Talk to you later. It's Francine. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghost posters packed full of them. I feel like we should. We're heading to Canada tomorrow. What? You found some stuff. Get a choir of maple syrup running through my blood. I was saying what's saying about weird stuff and I should text her if I see anything interesting. I mean, a Bible? Does that count? Alright. I guess we can text her about the Bible? No. Okay. Do homework?
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Burger.
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan.
Burger.
Tess and I took a little road
Burgers
trip.
are good.
She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival, and I will defeat it. Burger. I have finished the mighty burger.
Do you think, could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke, back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Yep.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never...
Hi, Sean.
Really
Hi.
knew him.
How are you?
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough
Oh,
on therapy
my
to almost
VG was
be over
crushed.
it.
There we go.
Did you guys find anything
Hi, hi.
out there?
Okay, you are good.
Since
I'm
we were
doing
kids.
good. I'm doing good.
Yeah, we found a picture of Lady.
Oh, she was so cute back then. When we got her, she was the littlest one, the runt of the litter. All her siblings were twice her size and brown.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to
We think we did her in the dresses.
moving your nice and energetic, tick.
I was a dedicated artist.
Moving your nice broad face and your nice hip, hip, hip. Moving your nice and energetic. Picture on the ocean that be tight and moving your nice broad face and your nice hip. Make man flip and bust them lip. Moving your nice and energetic. Picture on the ocean that be tight and it. Whoa! I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it.
You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of
Why
nowhere
didn't that
than
show
in
up?
Chicago?
Wait there.
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No.
Oh, there we go.
What about Mom?
That seemed
she
very
stay with you?
broken then.
Of course, both of you. But she
I
doesn't
like
want
to move it, move it.
What do you mean?
I like to move it,
She-
move it.
Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Oh. 69. What do I need to do? Phone? Oh, I can go to bed.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
Did anyone notice
What?
my
are
lollipop?
you even listening to
I got
what
a new
I'm saying?
lollipop.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, I can take it off. See? And now we have no lollipop. This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine.
Where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
Give me the lollipop. No, mine. Oh, mine.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone.
We could share it.
I left my cell phone at the
No.
hotel.
Oh, mine.
Are
Mine.
you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
My lollipop.
We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll
Fine,
be in
meanie.
the motel lost and found. We can pick it up on the way
Hello,
home.
meanie.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did
Me
you get
chilling
that idea?
in the back seat
You
of
always
my
act like
Switch.
she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in
Thank
Chicago.
you.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Oh dear.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business.
Uh-oh.
I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual.
Can I get an ice
divorced
cream
him.
when we arrive at the destination? Ice
Your
cream!
father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey. Feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure,
Oh.
go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got a fight with my mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just gonna sit here in silence till we get to this stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. Mm-hmm. Matt!
It's a dead end.
Thank you so much for
It's
the
not a dead
raid.
end.
Welcome
We
in.
just
How
have
was
to
your
get out and walk.
stream?
Where, Tess?
And hi,
I don't
everybody.
know.
I hope you're
I'm
doing
trying
well.
to figure it out.
How was Monster Hunter?
I think it's through here.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Rose.
Thanks for the
Hi.
help, by
Hi,
the way.
Wolf.
Look, I know you're upset.
Hi, hi,
We
hi.
both are.
I hope you're doing well. I hope you had
Let's
an
just
amazing
get in,
stream.
see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
But thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really do appreciate the raid. We did Warframe and Monster Hunter. Oh, how did it go? Chaos? Oh no. Well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Perry. Perry? I can't pronounce that. Whatever we find here better be worth it. You can say that again. Hey, did pop in your stream and I seen you were on... It looked like Monster Hunter at the time. We got the living in Warframe that was needed. Nice!
Lautrec? That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
It does. We found a mail that's labeled something. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's okay. Monster Hunter, we're just going through and running quests. Oh, nice. As long as you had fun though, that's the main thing. I know, I was in the stream and I'm pretty sure you were playing Monster Hunter at the time. I'm pretty sure.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
Please remember, clean up. I'm guessing you didn't really clean.
Is that dried blood? Ew, 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 ew. Why on earth did I just touch that?
Good question. Inside footage of my bedroom? Oh no. Well, yeah, I think this has been the most fun I've had with Monster Hunter. Oh, that's good. There's a lot of tools here.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
No. I mean, it was better. At least it was better than Dead by Daylight yesterday. I think anything could beat that.
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
We want to get across to the boat, but if we try and jump that gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something already we can use to get across. Gonna be using Amazon Music at 6. That's fine, I don't need it anyway. That is fine.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing.
Oh, thank you so much for that follow.
We need to go back home.
Welcome in. I hope you're doing
What if you
well.
fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat?
Hi,
Or
hi.
if the floorboards are all rotted, or
But we're already here.
How are you
And the
doing?
trailer
I
home-
hope you're having a
mobile
good
home.
day.
The mobile home was fine.
Oh,
I just
interesting
think
game. It
if we
is,
go
it
back
is.
now,
It's
what's the
a
point?
really
Don't
comfy
you want to know
indie
what happened to
game.
Grandma? To find Pierre?
okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right.
Thank
we'll
you for
do
the
it together,
hydrate.
but I should go first.
Nom 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 nom
No, I
nom.
should No, wait.
Thank you,
what
thank you,
if
thank
fall
you.
off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads.
Heads. I won!
Just be careful and stay
Very
away from the
no
edge.
worries. See? Look how easy that was. We'll go down there last. I want to go inside first.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
Money.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but
It's a busy
I don't
night
want you
for me.
hurting
Got dance,
yourself.
then clubs,
How
then
sturdy can it
after, then UFC, after clubs. Oh dear.
All right, pretty sturdy.
That's definitely a busy night. Did you see the new cans? I did! They look nice. I'm looking forward to trying them. I was supposed to receive another letter from you soon. A houseboat's a romantic thought of blooming on the water, but don't you suppose it might be a bit small for us, both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We're still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I've begun to rack up the worries. How will the children react with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think of us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way, Helen? There's also 2 tubs of ice cream in the freezer. Ooh, ice cream.
A letter from Grandma.
Ice
Can you
cream's
imagine
good.
if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality.
I remember you wanted something
I'd
overnight,
like to
so
live in
there you go.
another reality.
Yay!
Like what?
I did.
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing?
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been?
There's no way to that reality from
Where
here.
did you find this game? I played it before. I played it like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. So I already knew about it. Oh god.
Wow, this is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
Like I would remember that.
You look a lot
Yeah, it's
like
about
her.
a year, 2 years ago.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Alright. Well, I don't remember this game, so I must have been out at work. Probably at work, I think. Travel expenses, tank gas, postcards, lunch, motel, 6-pack of beer, dinner, stamps, breakfast, liquor. Sounds about right.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely
Damn.
found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
That is a lot of money. Receive from Mr. Parent. Wow. That's a lot of money.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
$6 for a lunch date, yes, I know. I would take that all day. I know it's pretty cheap, to be fair.
These are like $1968, right? I mean, $3,000 then is probably like...
$6 to us is gonna be like, what? £4 something? Yummy, yummy. Yup. It's £6 for crap on these days. Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah, probably around that. Maybe even more.
So, what else could you have bought for that much back then? A car? A nice car?
Probably. Maybe.
Yeah, so this crappy boat for the same amount you could buy, like, a sports car with? Seems like a lot.
But you can live on a houseboat.
You could live in a sports car, if you don't have a very high standard of living.
Oh,
Yeah.
steak.
Much higher standard of living on this rotting houseboat.
Steak is good.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though. Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
That's what I need. Okay. Well, this is broken. And that is locked. Ahoy, sailor. It is very pretty though.
Dodge this.
Mm-hmm. Just like Silent Hill. He's getting ready to embrace his inner Sea of Thieves pirate.
Just like Silent Hill.
What?
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's house. It's a horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
Yep.
It's foggy in the game.
Oh.
It is very pretty though. If Easter can play a Sea Thief, that's a legend in my eyes.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
Is that something that you have? In the brush? You must be a sailor.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Please stop going about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have a silly little Helen pick up after her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy, treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationships with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? True.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
Too soon you find
All
a
those years
Yu-Gi-Oh
of
deck,
writing
then I
advice
defo
columns
want to
paid
meet
off, I
this
guess.
guy.
Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a few
I can't
people in the
imagine what it
community
would have
now who
been like to grow
play
up here.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Cute room though. Can I open this? No? Okay. Am I missing something? Well done, there are people who realize it's a class game. True. In real life and online. Why would you put that in a drawer? You could use that for so many things.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank
Excuse me?
robber.
What?
Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him
For what?
Me.
to keep him abreast of current events.
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How
That really
cool is
down.
that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
Same
What's
thing,
the
right?
difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
Excuse me,
You
Grandma
think?
did what?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my
No, it was-
criminology.
Well, it could have been
And
actually.
why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but
It actually could have
there
been
were
her
no
mother.
witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
Selena.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you
Time
think
to do the duel.
Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Yeah.
Why
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home. And
So?
I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
Exactly. You heard. Exactly, you heard. Like, hello? Yes. Coffee. Everybody has coffee. Coffee and alcohol. Wait. I probably can read this. There we go. Cash. There was a lot of, money.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
I
Well,
can.
Some of it was on
I've
his
done
boat.
that.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
But she didn't know her mum had all the piece to some what? Oh, summon. You're on about Yu-Gi-Oh, aren't you? Alcohol. Proud you know. Cause. California what? Bicycletti. Would anybody like some wine? It's a bicycletti. It's vintage. I'm sure it'll taste good. What about some... I'm presuming this is whiskey. It's a whiskey bottle. This is whiskey. It says whiskey. This is bourbon whiskey. Oh, this is in a Jack Daniels bottle. Alcohol will go with me, steak, and it's alcohol. Yep. This is just, let's just say this is Jack Daniels. It's in a Jack Daniels bottle. Bottled in Bond Old Clarkson Straight Rye Whiskey. There's a lot of, alcohol. Oh, there's a bottle of wine there. They sound plastic. I'll have the whiskey instead. No Stuart's, no JD.
Aha!
Key. It's JD, yeah. It's JD. We're going with it's JD. I prefer my spirits.
That is a lot to spend on whiskey.
I don't know. I don't know what I prefer.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey
prefer
was more
cocktails.
expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Okay. Glass. Never had a You've never had a cocktail? What? Cocktails are amazing. Anybody want a tab? Oh look, there's more alcohol. They go down quick. Yeah, they do go down quick. Oh, what's this? Tobacco. Ah, there you go. That's what you need. That's a big tin of tobacco, alright? I'd say that's fairly decent. Just had one, thanks. Yeah. Pipe. Yes. Oh. I'll have to try one soon. Honestly, the cocktails are amazing. I really like them. Now we can open this door. Oh, know. This has seen better days. What am I looking for exactly? That's a cigar. I see a key. I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all of this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run a Canada to save your own skin, without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You see, these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, I don't know. But I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living in this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. I want that.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Ah.
I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Yep. Deep. I know, right? Pencils. Okay. Why did I do that? Okay. Mailbox time. How do I get out of here? Oh, yeah. Needs a wash. It does need a wash, doesn't it? It's, moldy. It was very, very moldy. Probably all the alcohol that's been in it. Or coffee. Probably coffee.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Pretty sure the law frowns are breaking into people's... Yeah,
Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats, too. It's a little late to be getting squeamish now.
Now looks like a hot chocolate has been there for 3 days.
Let's see what we've got here.
I don't know what you mean. Read. Next. Oh. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in theft of almost $1.5 million. I had worked as a property inspector for Coheed County over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading in blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He had a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried out large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to get back out of the arrangement, as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I left from the country office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border. Under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me, they never did, and I wish that regret having asked them to. With little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed my wife, Helen. Knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. I need to cough. Hang on. There we go. Knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in these series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonardo Lambros. No, it looks like a chocolate being left there for 3 days. Oh, I read that. Yeah.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just... here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was... here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive. I just...
Wish you could have been there for her?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind,
Oh, Mom.
beautiful, hard-working...
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
Aww. So there you go. You found out that Pierre was actually really her dad. And he did do all the robberies.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's insane. Didn't anybody tell him the house always wins?
Oh, I did. But this isn't playing poker against the house. It's against other players. There is no house. Believe me, I heard all his justifications. There were plenty.
And even though he's been gone for a couple years, he's never told me why he's really out there. Why wouldn't he tell me?
Maybe deep down, he's not so proud of it.
Maybe he just didn't want to tell me till after he'd hit it big? So he chose right when Grandma really started getting sick and we moved in to take care of her, to go off and follow his dream? He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, explain everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now
No.
I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom
God
wanted me to
knows.
do.
I like doing Kurt. I'm doing that.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But
Mhm,
yeah, it's
mhm.
hard to let go, to see you as an adult, not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mhm.
what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
I'm not sure. What about the Andromeda and Francine? It means starting over, kind of.
Yeah. But it could be nice to get a fresh start.
Could be.
We've been through a lot of big changes this year. You've been through so many big changes. But I mean, we're making it work. And whatever we decide, we can make it work. I'm confident in that.
Yeah. Me too.
We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey, August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
And there we have OpenRoads. Was good.